Buenos días. It is 5:30 in the morning, son las 5:30, and it is September. Yeah, right. October 5th. DR48, the man at the top. So before I get started, this is day 48, daily reading 48. One of the things that I'm working on is coming up with a new name for these morning videos. And my goal is to find a name, a little phrase that really illustrates and encapsulates what these videos are. My goal is to reach, a million sounds good. My goal is to reach a million people. And good morning, Kathy. And so I'm trying to think of a better title for these videos. I sent out a survey yesterday. If you have a minute to, fill out some of the options are power breakfast, AM excellence, and the goal is to do just that. The goal is to start your day off on the right foot, because foundation is everything. Your foundation as a person, your values, your core will determine where you go in life. Take that down on a smaller scale every single day. Your foundation is the most important part of the day. That foundation is the thing that starts it off. So, DR40. So, if you do have a minute to fill out that survey, you can find it on my Facebook page /Charlie Spaniard, facebook.com/Charlie Spaniard. Let me know what you think. So today is called DR48, the man at the top. Now, the power of these videos is that it'll bring you into the mindset of world-class competitors, world-class successful people. The things that I read, the people I've been around, my own personal experiences, takes you into the mindset of the best of the best of the best. Now, you don't have to be the best of the best of the best, but I believe that to gain insight into that world can only bring you up. And we'll talk about that here in a minute. So, again, the book is Relentless: From Good to Great to Unstoppable. The author, Tim Grover, references some of the best NBA players in history because that is who he works with. And in talking about Michael Jordan, he's saying in jest, get on my level or get the heck out of my way. When you're the guy at the top, it's on you to pull everyone else up there with you, or everything you've built comes crashing down. So when you're talking about a championship team, you're literally talking about bringing guys up to your level, or it all comes crashing down. You lose the title, you lose sponsorships, you lose players, your coaches get fired, etc. Think of that on a smaller scale in your life. If you're a parent, you are the guy at the top. You are the guy or the woman at the top. In your job, if you're the boss, you're the guy at the top. Okay, take it down a level. You have someone under you. You're the guy at the top. Let's say you're the lowest of the low levels. There's still people beside you that you can impact and you can influence. So adhering to that standard of excellence, no matter how you swing it, no matter how you try to get out of it, I truly believe that all of us are obligated to maintain that standard. And here's the part that I really like, and I'll give you some personal insight on this as well. So he says, you'd be surprised by how many people don't want to stand alone under the glare of the spotlight. Because as soon as you reveal what you're capable of, that's what everyone will expect of you. But when no one realizes how good you are, you don't have to be the guy making miracles and running the show. No one will expect much, and everything you do will seem heroic. Easier that way. Easier, that is, if you're okay being average. Absolutely love, Justin, welcome. Absolutely love that segment. You'd be surprised by how many people don't want to stand alone under the glare of the spotlight. Because as soon as you reveal what you're capable of, that's what everyone will expect of you. Stinking dead on. He nailed that. And I'll speak to this from personal experience. When you hold yourself to a standard, to do your best, everyone starts pointing fingers, and everyone is so stinking quick to especially sling mud and sling words when you fall short. And prior to the UFC and prior to that experience, I would take it so stinking personally. And then you just realize, and you hear it as a kid, they're just jealous, they're just envious, they wish they could do it. Whatever the reasoning is, you've got to truly believe all of that other stuff doesn't matter. What matters is you, your family, and your closest friends. Those are the three things that matter the most out of anything. And most people don't have the cojones to put themselves out there. But I'm telling you from personal experience, and Tim Grover is telling you from dealing with the most successful basketball players in all of history, Put yourself out there. Look, embrace it as a challenge. The unofficial theme of a fighter's mindset, the unofficial theme of what I represent is uncomfortability and growth. Don't run from it. Run at it. As we talked about yesterday, there's nothing on the other side of fear. Get over it. Do it. Get over yourself. Get over your ego. For lack of a better word, screw everybody else and get it done. And if you need a pat on the back, call me and I'll give you a pat on the back. The next thing I want to talk about is this. So we're talking about being the man at the top. Being the man at the top and pulling everybody up. I reference this often, but Tony Robbins talks about push and pull motivation. Push motivation is when you're sitting on the couch and you're saying, hey son, hey daughter, hey employee, go work out. You can't eat sugar, eating sugar. You can't watch TV all the time, watching TV all the time. That's push motivation. Pull motivation is, see you later, Gracie, I'm going to the gym. Where are you going, Dad? I want to go with you. That's pull motivation. And the author talks about how Michael Jordan forced every one of his teammates, he pulled them up to his level. He says, Michael forced every one of his teammates to be ready, to play better, harder, stronger. And every one of them ended up with careers that they could not duplicate when they were no longer playing with him. So in my curriculum, in my coursework, when I speak or when I do workshops, I have a curriculum. And it's composed of 5 elements of excellence. Creating a vision, identifying your core values, defining success, living with accountability, and surrounding yourself with the best. Right here, he's talking about Michael Jordan pulling his players to a level that they were not capable of playing at. So what you can do today, as you go out, whether you're that guy or whether you're the surrounding cast, whatever your role is, embrace it. Every one of us is put on earth with different skills, different abilities. I'm not good at cold calling, so I stopped cold calling. I'm good at being in front of a camera, so I'm putting myself in front of the camera. So find your skill, find what you're good at. But don't underestimate and actually do the opposite, whatever the opposite of underestimate is. Put extreme value and extreme emphasis on the people that you're around, the words that you hear. If you're a teacher and you go to the faculty room and all you hear is complaining and complaining and complaining, get away. Find that one teacher who will pull you up to their level. I know personally, I couldn't have done the things that I would have done without being around Frankie Edgar in my mind, it was a daily basis. Kathy has the, no sound. Can you let me know if you hear me? Give me 1 second.